Hello, welcome to Rockhounding. So this mod adds some pretty cool stuff. First thing you might want to get is this Stone Prospector, right? And that is made like this. So you need a support arm, which is made from iron nuggets or steel nuggets. You can use various different things as well, copper, tin, aluminum and lead as well. And then one of the main ores you might get, that I've seen anyway. I mean, there's a lot of different ores in this mod, as you can see. Oh, here's a zombie spawner. That one mess here. I don't know how I managed to miss that. So we've got serpentinite. You get lots of different kinds of coal as well. Malachite. These iron pellets. Tiger eye ore is quite a good one, I think. Iron ore is interesting. You can get it from taconite, banded iron, siderite, bog iron, limonite, and goethite. I want to say goethe for that, goethite. But yeah, and it's pretty cool stuff, really. There's actually 7 different books. Have I got them all here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, this tiger chest plate is quite cool item. It gives you night vision. And you get it from the tiger iron gems, which you need tiger iron shards, which you have to polish, right? To get that, you have to put tiger iron ore into the Stone Prospector. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, wasn't it? So the Stone Prospector, right? You get that with this stuff. So say you've got a Stone Prospector, and tiger, like I say, tiger iron ore is pretty easy to find. So you can put that in. It takes a lot of different types. You can see all these different types of coal here. They grow. You get these at different levels, and the burn time is higher for certain different types. What you also need to do is make a stone wedge. This is an item that you can make out of iron or steel. Put that in there, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, we can put various different items here. While we're here, let's look. One of the first things you need to look at. So we can look at the. So coal tiers turn spawning coal into different ores, depending on efficiency level and biome. More fossilized ores will be found deeper. So anthracite coal is the best, then bituminous, and then subbituminous, and then lignite. Peat is not the good one. It's for wet biomes only. Iron tiers turn spawning iron ore. Alright, so there's that book. I'm not going to go into mod tools, so you can see the basic stone tier tools are the garnet set. You can see what we're getting here. We're getting a few things, but basically what you might get is like I just did this exact operation with the tiger eye ore. It doesn't actually tell you like percentage wise what you can actually get. You get lots of different stuff in here. Like we're going to do this slate shard to make arrows. So there's probably lots. Actually, well, interestingly, that's one of the only ways to make arrows. So that's a interesting thing. This is an interesting thing as well. You see, there's different types of stick. You can actually get trees for all the different types of mob as well, which is pretty cool. There's so much to talk about, but luckily I've kind of got quite a lot of it in my head because I've done this a while. There's 2 ways to assemble. This is to make a. This looks pretty interesting. This is a multi-block structure. Pretty nice diagram. I probably won't get into that though. This is pretty cool stuff. So you can do some interesting stuff with cactus. You put cactus and put it on the ground. They turn into slices. It reveals the fibre composing it and be used for forest exterior crafting. So yeah, you can smelt certain things. Okay, there's that book. Ore tiers we looked at. Mod tools we looked at. So yeah. Wait, which book didn't I look at then? The blue and the red ones, right? I think it's the blue and the red ones. Let me just drag it over. I don't know why. So there's all these structures. This Guru's pawn shop. You get minus sweat when you're mining, apparently. Here are some ones which you can see very, very, very nice presentation. really, really good. And you can see I got a Garnet Shard from it. So like I say, it is a low tier thing. We've got Onyx Shard. So Onyx acts as 4 attack damage. Let's look at the Onyx stuff. Yes, so the Onyx Sword is 5 attack. The Garnet Sword, that's 5 attack as well, similar sort of thing. So I guess everything is sort of in the same. And like I say, the slate you can use to make arrows. Kaolinite. Can use raw porcelain blocks. Some cosmetic stuff with the porcelain blocks. A lot of cosmetic blocks. But yeah, the one thing, so there's certain other things. So the gem polisher. So we use that. We can use it. So you need that support arm to make the Stone Prospector, and you also can use the to make a support lap. You can see we just need that as well. So that's another. That's a kind of crafting ingredient there. So we'll take our gem polisher and other thing. That's the cutting blade. I think we might need that. So these are basically the items: the Stone Prospector, the gem polisher, and the cutting station. They're the main items in the mod. I can actually get one. There we go. You probably need the cutting blade in it as well. And yeah, I mean, let me look at this. Alright, so there's this thing, the abrasive lap. And you just make that with garnet. Remember the garnet shards I showed earlier. Filtered sand is just sand. You've got an abrasive lap. I think you can put it in here. So we'll need some fuel. I wonder if we use peat coal probably. Yeah, we can. You see, it just doesn't. It's not as good though as the other types of coal. Water, I guess we can put in like that. And an abrasive lap we've got in there. So if we look at the shards, which are in plentiful sight, so we'll say like a jasper shard. You can see that's actually going to work. So yeah, this is known as the consumable, and then there's obviously the ingredients you need to put in. That's going to give us a jasper gem, and that's going to make the yellow chain. And then the yellow chain we can actually swap for items in the Guru's pawn shop. Pretty cool. So that's a structure which I haven't actually found yet. Yeah.